You don't let me right my wrong, so I had to write this song. I can't imagine living life alone. Can't see you with no other guys, oh no. You can't even look me in my eyes and tell me you don't care for me and you will not be there for me again. I just wanna hold you on your thighs and
Hey yo, it's your boy Mike Bills, man. We back at it, we back at it, we back at it. Topic for today is AEW Forbidden Door 2026. Now, I'm not going on a limb when I say Forbidden Door is the worst AEW pay-per-view every year. Every year. The build-up sucks. The matches is kind of lackluster. You feel me? It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. It sucks. It's not like how it used to be. And then Man of the New Japan stars is signed to AEW, so it doesn't have the same effect. You feel me? It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. I'm not gonna lie. It's not what it used to be. So let's start off with the Owen Hart tournament. The men's Owen Hart final. We have Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. This is gonna be the best match of the night. Best match of the night. I already see it. I got Will Ospreay winning it. It kind of makes the most sense. They're going back to Wembley. Will Ospreay should challenge MJF at Wembley and win the title. That makes the most sense. I got Will Ospreay winning it. Mercedes Moné versus Maya World. Mercedes Moné won it last year, right? If I'm not mistaken. She won it last year. I don't think they're going to have her win it back-to-back. Maya World, she's not lighting the world on fire, though, either. She's not lighting the world on fire. But her versus Tekla does make more sense because she's a babyface. You feel me? That does make more sense. So I got Maya World winning. Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. This would have been a great match in 2016. Now it's just like a match on the card. 2016, this would have been a match of the year candidate. You feel me? It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. Kenny Omega is not what it used to be. Zack Sabre Jr. is just boring as shit. He's just extra boring as shit, bro. I got Kenny Omega winning. Pac versus Shota Umino. I got Pac winning. Whatever. Tekla versus Starlight Kid. I got Tekla winning. Jon Moxley versus Bandito for the AEW Continental belt. I got Jon Moxley winning. Like, is Jon Moxley a babyface or a heel? What the fuck? Like, he's been training Will Ospreay, but he's in these heel matches. Like, no, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jon Moxley. I'm not gonna lie. And he was just the world champion. They should have kicked him out the Death Riders. I swear they should have did that. They should have kicked him out the Death Riders when he won that belt and had Roderick Strong join. He's been doing nothing for the Death Riders ever since he's turned babyface or whatever. You feel me? Like, the Death Riders, bro, has been bad. It's been bad. It's been bad. And now they babyfaces is more bad. When they was filming with the Don Callis family, that was bad. Now they training Will Ospreay. It's still bad. Death Riders are not good television. Not good television, bro. They should just kick Jon Moxley out, let him be a singles babyface, and then let the Death Riders just be a mid-card group. They should just did that. I'm not gonna lie. Triple threat tag team match. Sky Team versus the Young Bucks versus Shingo Takagi and I don't know who the fuck that is. The Young Bucks is winning. Whatever. Adam Copeland and Christian versus the War Dogs. Again, has Philly ever cut a promo on Dynamite? Like, this is what I'm talking about. They just stealing New Japan people. The War Dogs is signed to AEW, and they don't feel like shit, bro. They don't feel like nothing. I'm not going to lie. They don't feel like nothing. That's why AEW needs a brand split, because they have people that come in, and they're, like, not Dynamite worthy. I'm not going to lie. The War Dogs is not Dynamite worthy. They're not. I got Copeland and Christian retain their belts. 12-man steel cage match. MJF and the Don Callis family versus the conglomeration, Darby Allin and Takeshita. I got the babyfaces winning that. It makes no sense for the Hills to win that. They just kicked out Takeshita. I obviously building up to Takeshita versus Kyle Fletcher at Wembley. But they're going to buy it the wrong way. They're going to buy it definitely the wrong way. But that's the match that they're building up to. I got the babyfaces winning that. I'm not going to lie. And then the AEW women's tag title, excuse me. Megan Bayne and, what's her name? Megan Bayne and the Dominion, whatever, versus Thunder Rosa and Olympia. That's on the buy-in, so I don't even know why I'm talking about that. Again, the Forbidden Door is the worst AEW pay-per-view all year, bro. The build-up sucks. The matches sucks. Nobody cares about it. And I'm pretty sure it's the least rated event that people go to. I was at the show in New York. It was packed in there. You feel me? Wemby's gonna be packed. That show that they doing in Toronto is gonna be packed. Forbidden Door, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about the Forbidden Door. I'm not gonna lie. If they stopped doing the Forbidden Door, nobody would care. Nobody would care. And they do the Antonio Inoki tribute show. So why do we need 2 New Japan versus AEW shows a year? What the fuck is the point? That's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.